It's Valentine's Day, you guys. I love Valentine's Day. Well, I love it and I hate it. Let's talk about that. Hi, you guys. Thank you for joining me today and happy Valentine's Day. If you guys are watching this, it is in fact Valentine's Day, and I am actually really happy about this holiday. Now, I do want to talk about certain holidays over time, and this is actually the first holiday that I will be celebrating on this channel. I kind of started this after New Year's, so this is the first holiday. This is kind of fun. So, let's talk about Valentine's Day to start with. Now, my history with Valentine's Day is not perfect, which I imagine it's not perfect for a lot of you guys too. So, Valentine's Day to start has gotten over commercialized in recent years, much like every other holiday. However, there are some aspects about it that I like. For instance, I do like that we do go out of our way suddenly with the flowers. Like, I love flowers. If you can't tell from my little rose tattoo, I love roses. So the fact that there's suddenly flowers legit everywhere, there's, there's love everywhere. And I'm kind of down for that. Now, I couldn't care less if you're gay, lesbian, trans, whatever. Love is love to me. And I could make an entire video about Pride. Probably for Pride Month I'll make that. But I honestly feel that celebrating an entire holiday about love is not a bad thing. However, there are also the people who routinely say Happy Singles Awareness Day. And I was that person for a long time. Valentine's Day to me, while it's been commercialized, I do enjoy seeing, like, the mountains of stuffed animals. I love seeing the hearts. I just enjoy seeing people celebrating love and the ones that they love. I don't know, it makes me smile. Like, it makes my heart smile when you see videos of people, like, getting flowers on Valentine's Day or getting proposed to. It just genuinely makes my heart happy to see that. It kind of restores my faith in humanity a little bit. Whereas some things don't, because everybody's gone through those stories where they got broken up with on Valentine's Day. Now, that has not been me. I never got broken up with on Valentine's Day. I never broke up with anybody on Valentine's Day. I've actually had several good Valentine's Days where I just spent time with the person that I was with at the time. But I've also had occasions where I was single, and so I would take my nieces and nephews out with me and I would do something special with them. Like, I treated it like a special fun day. Like, why not? Like, why does Valentine's Day have to be either you love it and it's a great day, or it's depressing? Why does it have to be that way? Why can't it just be a nice, happy day? Now, despite the history of Valentine's Day and where we get it from, I still enjoy it, actually. And I always love hearing things, and I love seeing all the... I know it's kind of hard when you're single to watch all the happy Instagram stuff, like, oh, look at all the flowers I got, look at the cute teddy bear, look at the mountain of candy, look at the nice thing they did for me. You know, sometimes it's hard to see. But that's why I think that if you don't love somebody else on Valentine's Day, whether it's your kids, your parents, whether it's your significant other, if you don't love somebody else on Valentine's Day, love yourself. Like, what's the problem with staying home and watching crappy movies while drinking some wine and eating pizza? Like, literally, if anything, Valentine's Day gives you an extra huge excuse to do it. And do it big. Like, I'm talking mukbang levels. Valentine's is... It's kind of... It's sometimes rough for people, but I do get it. For many years, I was one of those people who was like, I don't care about Valentine's Day. It's stupid. I hate it. It's not like I have anybody to celebrate with. It's not like I'm getting laid. No, dear. Look at it as something new and fun to do. Like, first of all, here's what I don't understand about it. Why are y'all complaining about not having a significant other? And I'm about to put many of you on blast. Look me in the eyes. I'm about to put you on blast. You do not have the right to complain about being single if you don't have your shit together. Straight up. If you don't have your shit together, you cannot complain. You can't. Here's why. You go sit there and I'm gonna give an example, a good one. When I walk into a relationship with somebody, I've clearly thought out, okay, is it worth it to me to be with this person? How do I feel about them? Do I have romantic feelings? Do I have a crush on them? I think it out. When I walk into a relationship, I'm thinking to myself, okay, here's what I'm bringing to the table. You need to match my energy. If I'm working full time and I'm going to school, or I have a kid, or I'm hustling, or I got my own place, you need to match me. You need to meet me at some level, even if it's just right below that level. If I got a full-time job, you should at least have a part-time job. If I got my own car, then you should have a vehicle, or maybe even a bike. I understand shit's rough. Don't get me wrong. But all I'm saying is, you walk into relationships not meeting in the middle, not even meeting at the same level. And I'm not saying you need to be rich, or you should only date someone who's, poor because you're not wealthy either. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying meet at a point. If y'all ain't got nothing in common, then at some point the sex is gonna get old and the relationship's gonna not work out. You have to match each other's energy. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of factors that go into relationships. But if both of you are hustling, if both of you are working, if both of you go to school, if both of you are, emotionally ready for something, if maybe one or both of you have kids from a previous relationship, that kind of stuff, you gotta meet at a certain point, or else shit might not work out. I firmly believe in matching energy. And from there, do we get along? How do we connect physically, emotionally, spiritually sometimes? From there, that's a good basis for a relationship. Some of y'all motherfuckers jump into relationships not realizing that shit ain't equal. Like, he over here hustling and shit, got 2 jobs and a kid, maybe been divorced, and then you over here barely holding down a part-time job, still living with your parents. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but there's gonna be a disconnect. Y'all may not understand each other. Like, you may not understand he doesn't have as much time, or you don't have enough time, or she doesn't have enough time, for many reasons, when you are sitting here waiting for a text back. But then, you don't have the right to complain when you know they're doing what they gotta do. I live by several rules, and one of them is not just the matching energy. I live by the rule of the 3 F's. Unless you are feeding me, financing me, or fucking me, you don't get a say in what I do. However, if you're doing one or all of these things, I will gladly take your advice and opinions into consideration. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to make decisions for myself. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not the easiest person to be in a relationship with. Any single one of my exes will tell you that. I got a couple. But I do feel that with this, you gotta love yourself first. Now, I think RuPaul says it best. If you don't love yourself, how you ever gonna expect anyone else to love you back? So, I hope you all learned something out of that. But back to my Valentine's rant. Valentine's Day for me is about love. You're allowed to treat other people like your Valentine. Your mom, your kids, your dad. Just enjoy it. Love somebody. I don't think Valentine's Day is celebrating the fact that you have a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever you have. Valentine's Day is about celebrating love and loving other people. And don't get me wrong, you also have Christmas where you get to, celebrate being with the people you love. But specifically on Valentine's Day, I think is extra special. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I hope you guys got something out of this, and I hope you guys learned something. And I reiterate, please, love yourself first before you love anyone else. You got to love yourself before someone else can love you. I say that with a lot of meaning behind it. You guys deserve to be loved. Don't sit there and think that you don't. I don't know why so many people sit there and think they're unlovable. And there's a few specific people I'm calling you out because I know you out there thinking it. Love yourself. And there is someone out there for you. Now, I don't know who that person is. They may be around you already and you just don't realize it. But stop thinking that you guys are unlovable. You are not unlovable. My God, you are probably so loved and you don't even freaking realize it. Stop saying you're hard to deal with, or you're too clingy, or you're too much, or you're not enough. Dude, stop saying that about yourself. I cannot reiterate that enough. Stop saying that crap about yourself. You are not unlovable. You are great. Now, nobody's perfect, but that doesn't mean you stop trying. That maybe that person who rejected you just isn't the one for you, and that's okay. But stop thinking that it's always you. It's not, honey. Listen to my words. You are not unlovable. You are not horrible. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are not... You are enough. You are enough. It just takes the right person for you to be enough for. I know so many people who think they are too clingy. They are too needy. They are too much. Okay? Maybe for some person you are. But for the right person, you are perfect to them. I don't care what you got to do. Read it, write it, put it on a damn notepad. Sticky note it to yourself. Love yourself regardless. And the right person is going to think the sun shines out of your ass. So, thank you all for joining me for my Valentine's special. And I hope this has taught some of y'all to love yourself. And the right one will come along. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a killer Valentine's Day. And I am going to go drink some wine and eat pizza with some friends of mine. So I will see you guys. I think I'm putting this out on a Sunday, so technically I will see you guys tomorrow. And probably going to put up some retail horror stories right now, because I don't want to do any more true crime until we kind of get a feel for that. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me a story about Valentine's Day or what Valentine's Day represents for you. Tell me in the comments. I love you guys. I love you guys. Love is love. And you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Drink lots of wine. Bye, guys.